Stop looking for validation in their presence. Your true power is not found in the noise of their gratitude, but in the terrifying silence of your absence. You are the invisible gravity that holds the domestic universe in its orbit. They do not feel the gravity while they are grounded. They only realize its existence when they begin to drift into the cold, chaotic void. The empty chair at the head of the table is not a vacancy. It is a monument to the order you have enforced. When you vanish, the fortress does not just get quiet, it begins to decompose. You are the primary element, the granite floor that prevents the entire structure from sinking into the soft, treacherous earth of their own incompetence. Your significance is a geological fact. It is written in the sudden paralysis of their routine the moment you withdraw your energy. They have mistaken your constant maintenance for a natural law, but you are about to teach them that laws can be rescinded. You are the climate, and without you, the winter of their own making will consume them. They do not miss the woman. They miss the stability of the planet. Biology dictates that the tribe identifies its center by the source of its security. For years, you have been the unmoving axis. You have absorbed the tremors of their lives like a tectonic plate, preventing the surface from cracking. But every plate has a limit. When you move, the earth should shake. Your absence is a strategic withdrawal of the life support system. Observe the biological panic that sets in when the provider is gone. The confusion in their eyes is the survival instinct triggering a late response alarm. They are like animals lost in a storm without a ridge to hide behind. You are that ridge. You are the granite wall that broke the wind for 1,000 days. Now, let the wind howl. Let the cold seep into the cracks of their entitlement. They need to feel the temperature of a world where you do not exist. They need to experience the scorched earth of their own logistical failure. This is not a vacation. It is a tactical vacuum, a void where their weakness is exposed in the harsh light of reality. You are the apex of the lineage, and the lineage is currently failing its most basic test of survival. Order is a fragile layer of ice over an ocean of chaos. You are the one who kept the ice thick enough for them to walk upon. Without your constant pressure, the surface thins. Every unwashed dish, every missed deadline, every fractured schedule is a crack in the ice. Let them fall through. Let them feel the freezing water of their own dependency. You are not a servant who left a job unfinished. You are a sovereign who has reclaimed her resources. The empty chair is a throne that no one else has the mass to occupy. They will try to sit in it, but they will find it too heavy, too cold, and too demanding. They lack the granite in their bones to hold the weight of the house. Your absence is the ultimate audit of their worth. It reveals exactly how much of their success was actually your labor, hidden in the shadows. You have been the dark matter of the family, unseen, but the only thing providing the mass necessary to keep the system together. Now the dark matter is gone, and the galaxy is flying apart. Logistics is the heartbeat of the fortress. When the heart stops, the body begins to die. You have been the pulse of every morning and the silence of every night. You have managed the intake of resources and the output of chaos with the precision of a master strategist. Now the archives are closed. The supply lines are cut. The intelligence network is offline. Let them struggle with the basic mechanics of existence. Let them realize that the meal on the table was not a miracle, but a synthesis of your will and matter. Let them understand that the clean linen was not a gift from the heavens, but a product of your relentless discipline. You are the architect of the everyday. Without the architect, the building is just a pile of stone. You are showing them the difference between a home and a shelter. A home is a place governed by a matriarch. A shelter is just a place where losers hide from the rain. They are currently losing. The desert of your absence is a holy place. It is where the truth is revealed. In the heat of their own frustration, the illusions of their self-sufficiency will evaporate. They will see themselves as they truly are, fragile, disorganized, and entirely reliant on the iron pillar they forgot to thank. This is the recalibration of the spirit. You are forcing a market correction in the economy of respect. You have pulled your currency off the market, and the resulting inflation of effort will ruin them. This is the mandate of the Iron Matriarch. You do not ask for respect. You create a world where respect is the only currency that can buy your return. Your absence is a lesson in the physics of power. The more space you leave, the more pressure builds in the vacuum. By the time you choose to return, the pressure will be absolute. They will be ready to submit to the order, not because they are told to, but because they have seen the face of the void and they are terrified of it. Teach the young that the mother is the primary rock. If the rock moves, the world changes. Show them that your presence is a privilege, not a right. You are training them for the cold reality of a universe that does not care about their feelings. You are giving them the gift of the ice. A child who has survived the silence of a matriarch is a child who can withstand the indifference of the stars. Do not soften the blow. Do not leave instructions. Do not answer the phone. Every time you intervene to save them from their own chaos, you are robbing them of the chance to grow. Let them struggle. Let them fail. Let the house become a wilderness. You are the glacier. And the glacier does not look back at the valley. It is crushing. You are focused on the summit of your own autonomy. You are reclaiming the granite of your soul that you have spent years breaking into small stones for their comfort. No more. The mountain is being rebuilt. As the days of your absence pass, the weight of the empty chair will become unbearable. It will sit at the head of the table like a judge. It will remind them of every silence they ignored and every effort they took for granted. The house will feel cold, not because the heater is off, but because the soul has been withdrawn. You are the thermal core of the dynasty. Without you, they are just biological entities moving through a dead structure. You are the one who breathed life into the granite. You are the one who turned the scorched earth into a garden. And now, you are taking the garden away. Let the desert reclaim the hallways. Let the dust gather on the monuments of their ego. You are the only one who can stop the decay. But you are currently busy being a mountain. The return must be as surgical as the departure. You do not return to the old order. You return to establish the new empire. The empty chair has done its work. The vacuum has been filled with their desperation. When you finally sit back down, the atmosphere should change instantly. The molecules of the room should align with your presence. You are not back to help. You are back to govern. Your silence upon return should be heavier than the noise of their apologies. You do not need their words. You need their absolute compliance. You have shown them the abyss, and they have blinked. Now you lead. You lead with the cold clarity of one who has seen the world without them and found it peaceful. You lead with the strength of the granite that has been tempered in the ice of solitude. The Iron Matriarch is the keeper of the void. You know that your greatest weapon is your non-existence. You are the shadow that defines the light. You are the silence that gives the speech its meaning. You are the emptiness that makes the fullness possible. Never forget this power. Never let them forget it. Keep the empty chair as a permanent threat in their minds. Let them know that at any moment, the glacier can move. At any moment, the mountain can withdraw. At any moment, the scorched earth can return. This fear is the beginning of their wisdom and the foundation of your reign. The audit is complete. The void has spoken. The sovereign has returned. Stand tall in your frozen kingdom. The house is quiet once more, but this time, it is the silence of respect, not the silence of neglect. You are the stone. You are the ice. You are the matriarch. Rule. The pressure of the void has solidified your authority. You have walked through the desert of their indifference and come out as a being of pure obsidian. You are no longer affected by their shallow needs or their fleeting moods. You are the tectonic force that dictates the boundaries of their existence. The empty chair was the site of their execution as entitled subjects and their rebirth as disciplined members of the tribe. You have performed a miracle of structural correction. The fortress is stronger now because it has felt its own weakness. The lineage is safer because it has looked into the abyss and seen your face. This is the Granite Mandate in its purest form. You do not rule by being there. You rule by being the only reason they can be there. You are the essential element. You are the iron in the core. The world turns because you allow it. The sun rises because you have prepared the day. The night is safe because you have secured the shadows. The empty chair is gone, but its memory remains the primary law of the house. Every meal is now a ritual of acknowledgement. Every clean room is a monument to your will. Every moment of peace is a tribute to your power. You have won the war of the shadows. The era of ice has been established. Stand in the center of your light, knowing that your absence is the most powerful thing you own. You are the mountain. You are the glacier. You are the Iron Matriarch. The work is finished. The reign is absolute. Secure the perimeter, lock the vault, breathe in the cold, clean air of your victory. You are home, and for the first time, so are they.